Hello and welcome to my channel Close to the Edge. My name is Pat, where we talk about all things prog rock, classic rock, heavy rock, maybe even a sticker rock. Stick around. Never know. You never know. Today I'm going to do my top 10 favourite songs by my favourite band, Deep Purple. And this was quite difficult because I have so many songs that I like from Deep Purple, formed in 1968. And I'll be concentrating mainly on from 1970 to 1975 albums, Mark 2, 3 and 4. That's my Deep Purple. But anyway, let's get on with it. At number 10 is You Keep On Moving, the last track on Come Taste the Band, Mark 4, the only album with Tommy Bolin, who sadly passed away the year after. Absolutely brilliant track. The bass line on it is absolutely superb, and the vocals from Glenn Hughes and David Coverdale on it is just sublime. Even the keyboards from John Lord, brilliant on this. It starts off very slowly, builds to a crescendo, and then the end of the screaming guitar work by Tommy Bolin, a brilliant guitarist, brilliant. Anyway, that's my number 10. Keep On Moving, off the brilliant Come Taste the Band. My number 9 is from this masterpiece of Machine Head, is Maybe I'm a Leo. It's the second track on side 1. I love this track. It's absolutely brilliant. Drumming on it is absolutely superb. Lyrics excellent. Vocals by Gillan. Everything about this track is just brilliant. One of those deep cuts on the album that I love. Anyway, that's my number 9. My number 8, again I'm going back to Come Taste the Band. It's the first track on side 2, Drifter. What an amazing track. And the vocals by Coverdale on this, it's just incredible. And I remember when I heard this album very first time, I loved it. A lot of the lads now I hang around didn't really like it. I loved it. It was different. People say it's not really a Deep Purple album. It is a Deep Purple album. One of their best albums. Very underrated by a lot of Deep Purple fans. Drifter is just killer. Pure killer track. Anyway, that's my number 8. My number 7 is from Stormbringer, and it's Highball Shooter. And I love this track. Heard it. Down. It's just a brilliant little riff through it. Blackmore's last album of the 70s with Deep Purple went on to form Rainbow. And the actual keyboard solo in the middle of this track is absolutely John Lord, the Hammond organ. Amazing. The vocals by Coverdale and he was on. Brilliant. Deep cut again on this. An amazing album off of Stormbringer. My number 6 is from the last album with Ian Gillan and Roger Glover in the 70s. Rat Bat Blue from Who Do We Think We Are? Another underrated album. Maybe a little bit rushed and they weren't getting on and all that kind of stuff, but the way it opens up with Blackmore, that powerful riff, the drumming, keyboards on it, bass, vocals, just incredible track. I think it's the best track on this album. I know people would say Woman from Tokyo is probably the most well-known track on the album, but I think this is the best. Rat Bat Blue. Anyway, that's my number 6. Before I get to my top 5, I just want to say thank you very much to all my new subscribers, returning subscribers, viewers, for watching all my videos. My numbers are going up, and thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm Seth and Kevin do brilliant videos as well, and you enjoy those. And Kevin will be back again very soon. And I have another special guest coming up very soon as well. I'm telling you now at the moment. And see how it goes. But again, and if you're just coming across this channel for the first time, please like and subscribe. If you do like it. Obviously, if you don't like it, you're not going to do it. Please do. Helps me out here on the channel. Makes me want to do more videos. Okay? Thank you very much. Right, on to the top 5. Number 5, title track, from Coverdale and Hughes' first album with Deep Purple, Burn. What an amazing track. Now, Phil Aston there over on Now Spinning Magazine, this is his favourite album. I think Burn might be his favourite track. Phil is a very good, great channel over there. Brilliant. But what more can I say about Burn? It's just an incredible, incredible track. The drumming on it, dual singing by Coverdale and Hughes. Everything about this track. If you're into Deep Purple, you'll know this track anyway. That's Burn. Number 5. Number 4, I'm going back to Machine Head. It's the famous track of the album, Smoke on the Water. What an incredible track off of this brilliant album. Like, anyone who's tried to learn how to play, and I tried to learn how to play the guitar, tried to play Smoke on the Water, I can play it on keyboards. Hey, there's one for you. Simple enough riff, but it caught the imagination, and it's just like anthem of rock, really. I think this is the anthem of hard rock, classic rock, 70s, Smoke on the Water. Everyone knows it. If you're into music, into rock music, you'll know it. Anyway, that's my number 4. And my number 3 is, again, from this album. It's the last track on the album, Space Truckin'. Good, heavy, hard rocking track. I'm on it, down the night. Unbelievable. Like, only about, what, 4-5 minutes long? On the one on Machine Head, or sorry, beg your pardon, in Japan, is just whole side, last side of it. Go on and do their implementation and all that, but just talking about the studio track here, it's just an incredible track. Anyway, my number 3. Now, my top 2. My number 2 is the last track off of my favourite album by Deep Purple. Might not be their best, favourite album. No One Came. Doom, doom, doom. There. Incredible. Just has everything. It's very proggy, this album, actually. That track is proggy. If anyone knows me, a bit of a nerd when it comes to prog. And I know they're not a prog band, but that's a proggy track. What a way to end an album. Started off with Fireball, the title track. Ended with this note. Not just the lyrics. I think it's the best lyrics that Ian Gillan has ever written are on this album, especially on that track. But my number 1 favourite track by Deep Purple, it always has been ever since the first time I heard it back in 1978 on a cassette tape that Kevin had. And when I heard this track, it's Child in Time, Purple and Rock. And it just starts off with that Hammond organ. Doom. Just slowly building. Gillan with his screaming coming in. And then when Richie gets Rip on the guitar, just mesmerised. Mesmerised me then back in 1978 as a 14-year-old. And it still mesmerises me today. Still can't get over how good. When the guitar solo finishes, drumming by Pace on it, backward started, ends with a end up. Like one of the greatest classic rock tracks of all time. My number 1, Child in Time from Deep Purple and Rock, 70. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and I'd like to be interested to see what your top 10 are. I know people say, why didn't I have any Steve Morse in it? But they're not as good as them. Or the stuff from the 80s when they reformed. No, not as good as any of them, in my opinion, of course. And I'd love to read them. And before I go, I'll just to give a big shout out to Glenn Kellaway there from Glenn Kellaway in the Basement. He gave me a good shout out the other day on a video. Very, very, very nice of him to do so. And I'm giving him a good shout out today. Go and check, and I'll leave the link in the description. Glenn Kellaway's in the Basement. Absolutely brilliant YouTube channel. Superb, and he likes all types of music. All kind of genres. A lot more variety than I have, fairness. But Glenn is a gentleman, and I would like to have him on my channel sometime. Watch this space, he might be on it. But anyway, I'll leave it at that. That's my top 10 favourite songs by my favourite band, Deep Purple. And whatever you're doing, stay safe. And it's nice to be nice. Always nice to be nice. And we'll catch you again on another video very, very soon. And from me, Pat, bye for now. Goodbye.